Okay, yes, yeah. No. I get it. You don't like it when I predict what you're going to do. I know. Yeah. No, I understand. I get it. I just have a knack for it. I can't help it. Yeah. Yeah. I'll try. I'll try. Called it. So there's so much breaking news right now. It's a combination of new information, old leaks, and the thing is, there's so much stuff that it's really impossible to cover in one video, but we're gonna focus on one thing here in this video, and that's combiners in 2025. So we've already done a video on Studio Series 86 Devastator, and that is basically, you should already have your pre-orders in for those, and if you haven't done that already, check the links in the description. But you know what? So let's talk about the recently revealed Age of the Primes Superion. But first, if you haven't done so already, think about hitting that like button and as well hitting the subscribe button, because it really helps out our channel grow and it really makes a difference. So thank you for doing that if you haven't done it already. So if you're like me and you've been into Transformers for a while now, you were probably around during Combiner Wars, and the thing is, with the amount of information coming out about combiners recently, it seems like we're heading back to another Combiner Wars for 2025 and 2026. More on that later in the video. So many longtime collectors out there already have Combiner Wars versions of Menasor and Superion. Now the thing is, the Combiner Wars version of Menasor was kind of lacking, and a lot of people dumped him in favor of the Legacy Menasor. Now that being said, with Combiner Wars Superion, he was actually half decent and fairly liked by the community. Will people dump the Combiner Wars Superion in favor of this recently revealed Age of the Prime Superion? Only time will tell. So let's talk about what we know so far. Let's get into it.
Many people weren't sure how this would play out, but now we have all the important details, and we can see Superion will follow the Menasor playbook. Silverbolt will be a large Commander class release featuring his traditional Generation 1 appearance with an extra attachment that can actually expand his plane mode. Much like the Motormaster trailer, it'll transform into a skeleton base where the other 4 Aerialbots slot into both the arms and the legs. If you think the combined mode looks a little weird in many of these early shots, please keep in mind that the revealed pictures only showcase Silverbolt as part of the Superion skeleton, and none of the Aerialbots have combined to form the arms or the legs. Silverbolt's expansion can also transform into a sort of base mode to what we have seen, similar to what Motormaster's trailer can do. Altogether, the 4 deluxe Aerialbots and the Commander class Silverbolt will combine to make the Age of the Prime Superion. Of course, Superion should be in that same scale as both Legacy Menasor and the newly announced Studio Series 86 Devastator. The new Aerialbot team is being released as part of the newest series from Hasbro called Transformers Age of the Primes, as previously mentioned, and will be the line for the series heading into 2025. Much like the plan with Studio Series 86 Devastator, Hasbro realizes that there were issues with the release schedule for some of the Stunticons coming over a 2-year period, so Superion starts strong with Aerialbots planned in Wave 1 of Age of the Prime series. Then this will give Hasbro lots of time to finish up the last deluxe and the rest of the series through rest of 2025. I think most people will be happy with the look and feel of the Age of the Prime Superion, as he has that animation look and feel to him. Adding my own opinion, his reveal didn't grab me as hard as the Legacy Menasor did, but possibly because the previous Combiner Wars Menasor was pretty awful compared to the Combiner Wars Superion being good. That being said, I'm sure the fans out there will be all racing through 2025 to complete another modern combiner. Now, let's get back to 2026 plan that I mentioned at the top of the video. Here's another tidbit for you. We've heard whispers in the dark back alleys, but the first look of Age of the Prime's Vortex can be seen as part of the Cybertron Con reveal. Can we assume that possibly heading into late 2025 or even early 2026, we could possibly all be racing to complete a modern Bruticus combiner? Let us know what your thoughts are, and if you haven't checked out our Studio Series 86 Devastator video, now would be a good time to catch up on what you've missed. Welcome to Combiner Wars 2.0.